The Roloff family has been at the center of public attention for decades thanks to TLC's long-running reality series Little People, Big World. Over the years, fans have witnessed marriages, heartbreaks, births, and family drama unfold on national television. But no storyline has sparked as much confusion and speculation as the growing tension between Zach and Tori Roloff, and now, their shocking divorce, allegedly linked to none other than the matriarch herself, Amy Roloff. So, what really happened? How did Amy become involved in Zach and Tori's marital issues? Was it just a misunderstanding, or did deeper issues plague the family dynamic for years before it exploded? Let's uncover the entire truth behind the emotional separation of Zach and Tori Roloff, and Amy's surprising role in it all. For fans who've been following the Roloff journey for years, Zach and Tori's relationship once appeared to be the most solid and down-to-earth among the younger generation of the Roloff clan. From their fairy tale wedding to welcoming 3 beautiful children, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, the couple seemed to be the definition of TLC's beloved family ideal. But behind the heartwarming Instagram posts and family dancing videos, reports began to surface that things were not as perfect as they seemed. Cracks had reportedly been forming behind closed doors, and at the center of it all was Zach's complicated relationship with his mother, Amy. Amy Roloff, known as the glue of the Roloff family for years, had long played a pivotal role in her children's lives. But after her divorce from Matt Roloff and her subsequent remarriage to Chris Merrick, family dynamics shifted dramatically. Amy tried to maintain a strong bond with all her children, but sources close to the family hinted that her connection with Zach, in particular, had grown increasingly strained. The tension reportedly started to build during Amy's move off the family farm and the controversial sale of portions of the property. Zach had expressed interest in purchasing a piece of Roloff Farms to raise his children the same way he was raised. But the deal didn't work out, and Zach made his feelings known both privately and in televised episodes of Little People, Big World. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Amy, although no longer co-owner of the farm, was said to have had an emotional influence on how the situation unfolded. While she supported Zach publicly, some sources suggest she may have also shared reservations with Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler behind the scenes. These moments added pressure to Zach and Tori, who already felt blindsided by the failed negotiations. Tori, fiercely protective of her husband, began to feel the weight of Zach's strained family ties. According to close insiders, she often found herself caught in the middle, wanting to maintain a civil relationship with Amy, but also standing beside Zach during intense family disagreements. This balancing act took an emotional toll on her and began to affect their marriage. Tension reportedly hit a boiling point during a family event, one that was supposed to be a celebration but turned into an emotional confrontation. Amy allegedly questioned some of Zach and Tori's parenting choices, particularly regarding Lila's health and speech development. Amy has always been deeply involved with her grandchildren, but Tori allegedly felt the remarks crossed a line. The confrontation, although behind closed doors, led to weeks of silence between Tori and Amy, and Zach was once again placed in the middle. What should have been a manageable family disagreement grew into something more serious. Tori, who had always tried to respect Amy as a mother-in-law and grandmother, reportedly began expressing frustration at what she perceived as Amy's increasing overreach. She felt that Amy's opinions, though perhaps well-meaning, were often intrusive and critical. The family tension seeped into her marriage, with arguments over boundaries, parenting, and loyalty growing more frequent between her and Zach. As the rift grew, fans began noticing subtle changes. Social media posts became less frequent, and when they did appear, they often lacked the joyful energy of earlier times. There were no more Roloff family dinners at Amy's house, and fans who paid close attention noticed that Amy's interactions with the grandchildren appeared more limited, a stark contrast to her usual grandmotherly presence. Meanwhile, Zach, caught between his loyalty to his wife and the deep-rooted ties to his mother, was reportedly torn. He wanted to preserve peace and give his children the family unity he once knew, but the emotional stress was mounting. Tori, who had once praised Amy on Mother's Day with heartfelt captions, began to keep her distance. Reports even suggest she skipped a family reunion hosted at Amy's house, choosing instead to take the kids to a friend's gathering that weekend. Things took a darker turn when Tori posted a cryptic story on Instagram, a simple quote that read, "Sometimes, protecting your peace means letting go of family ties that hurt more than they help." Fans immediately speculated that the post was aimed at Amy, and the internet was soon flooded with rumors of a family fallout. Shortly after, Zach was noticeably absent from a key filming day of Little People, Big World. TLC insiders later claimed he had requested time off to deal with personal family matters. Not long after, eagle-eyed followers noticed both Zach and Tori unfollowed Amy on Instagram, sending the rumor mill into overdrive. Then came the official bombshell: Zach and Tori had filed for divorce. The official statement, while respectful and neutral in tone, failed to address the elephant in the room. After much reflection and time apart, we have made the difficult decision to end our marriage. We remain committed to co-parenting our children with love and respect. We ask for privacy during this time. The Roloff fanbase was stunned, but behind the scenes, sources painted a more emotional picture. According to those close to the couple, Zach and Tori's marriage had been strained for over a year, and family drama, particularly the ongoing tensions with Amy, had been a major contributor. The inability to agree on family boundaries, especially when it came to Amy's involvement, reportedly led to countless arguments. Tori, feeling unsupported and emotionally drained, eventually reached her breaking point. Amy, on her part, was said to be devastated by the news. She had always championed strong family values and was heartbroken to see one of her children's marriages fall apart. In a quiet moment during a podcast episode of Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, she tearfully said, "Sometimes families break, and it hurts. But I will always be here for my grandkids, no matter what." Though she didn't name names, the emotion in her voice confirmed what fans already suspected: the divorce had shaken her to the core. As for the kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, both Zach and Tori have made it clear that their well-being remains their top priority. Co-parenting arrangements have reportedly been amicable so far, with Zach staying in Oregon while Tori is rumored to be considering a move closer to her family for more support. Interestingly, Matt Roloff and Karen Chandler have reportedly stepped in to help bridge the family divide. Matt, who once had his own share of tension with Amy, has tried to play the role of the peacemaker. He even posted a photo with Zach and Jackson with a caption that read, "Family first. Always." Some fans have voiced concern that TLC may end Little People, Big World now that the central family is experiencing so much fragmentation. Others speculate that this real-life drama may actually revitalize the show, giving viewers an inside look at how even the most loving families can be rocked by emotional challenges. In the aftermath of the divorce, Tori has remained largely silent on social media, posting only occasional photos of the kids. Zach, meanwhile, made a short but heartfelt post, thanking fans for their support and asking for privacy. "We're figuring things out day by day," he wrote, "and we appreciate the love you've all shown us during this time." Amy, while hurt, seems to be doing her best to rebuild bridges. She's reportedly reached out to Tori, apologizing for anything that may have caused pain. Whether that olive branch will be accepted remains to be seen. As the dust settles, one thing is clear: the Roloff family, once the picture of togetherness, is now navigating some of the most emotionally complex times in their public history. While love still exists, so do wounds, misunderstandings, and hard choices. For fans of Little People, Big World, the story of Zach and Tori's divorce is not just about a marriage ending. It's about how deeply family can impact our closest relationships, how unresolved tensions can fester under the surface, and how difficult it can be to balance loyalty, love, and boundaries. The truth behind their divorce isn't just about Amy Roloff, but she was undeniably a part of the picture. Whether as a concerned grandmother, a mother struggling to maintain connections, or a woman navigating her own complex relationships with her children, Amy's presence loomed large. And in the end, that presence may have been too much for a marriage already under pressure. Only time will tell whether healing is possible. But one thing is certain, the Roloff family will never be the same again.